Are you dreaming of a European vacation but worried about the cost? Well, you're in luck. Europe is home to some of the world's most beautiful destinations that won't break the bank. In this video, we've compiled a list of the top 10 cheapest countries in Europe to visit in 2023. So, pack your bags and get ready to explore the best of Europe without breaking your budget. Number 10. Italy. Italy is one of the cheapest Western European destinations. Italy's public transport is so good that you never need a taxi. However, if you try to visit Milan to Pompeii in one trip, you'll spend a lot on high-speed trains. Instead, pick one region and stick to it, so you may take local trains and buses. Local trains take 3 times longer but cost a fraction of the price if you must see Rome and Venice in one trip. The country's major tourist sites, such as the Colosseum and the Vatican, have high entry fees, so pick a few favorites and spend the rest of your trip at free or cheap attractions like the Villa Borghese Gardens or the Trevi Fountain. Number 9. Czech Republic. If you venture outside Prague, the Czech Republic is still inexpensive. This is especially true in winter. Flights and accommodations are cheapest in January and February, with reductions throughout March through May. Instead of paying for a tour, it's better to get a map and visit Prague's top sites. This involves strolling Charles Bridge, visiting the astronomical clock, and exploring Old Town Square's medieval structures and cobblestone streets. Other prominent locations like Český Krumlov, Sedlec, and Bohemian Switzerland National Park are inexpensive. If you book early, these hotels will be inexpensive even in high season. Number 8. Poland. If Krakow and Warsaw are your main destinations, avoid traveling in summer because they're expensive. Shoulder season, especially March and April, is the best time to visit metropolitan Poland since the weather is warming up, costs are low, and castles and palaces that were closed for the winter are opening at discounted prices. In the off-season, Auschwitz-Birkenau, the Wieliczka salt mine, and Schindler's Workshop are less popular. Climbing Krakow's Old Town Hall Tower for spectacular views, Malbork's 13th-century castle of the Teutonic Order, and Białowieża Forest are among many more cheap or free activities. In Warsaw, the Royal Castle is free on Wednesdays, and the Chopin Museum on Sundays. Number 7. Slovakia. Bratislava, Slovakia's capital, is the most expensive place to visit, yet there are many free activities to do there. Bratislava has various street sculptures, from bronze craftsmen emerging from sewer tunnels to life-size Napoleon soldiers sitting against benches. Despite being the capital, Bratislava is tiny and can be easily explored on foot, with most attractions and top things to do in the Old Town Center. Trains and buses are cheap and comfortable for trips outside the city. However, Slovakia has several free outdoor activities. Hiking paths abound in Slovakia's tallest mountains, the High Tatras. Hiking and exploration are ideal from June through October. Number 6. Hungary. Hungary is one of Eastern Europe's most expensive countries, but still cheaper than major Western European attractions. Budapest's chain bridge across the Danube and Castle Hill are among several free attractions. The Buda Castle and Castle Labyrinth aren't free, but they're cheap. Budapest hosts a free night of the museums every June. Budapest's oldest indoor market, the neo-Gothic Excellent Market Hall, is an excellent spot to buy cheap souvenirs and traditional Hungarian food. Langos, a deep-fried pizza with cheese, tomato sauce, and sour cream, is the country's favorite street snack and a fantastic way to save money. Number 5. Slovenia. Slovenia is a hilly, forested country surrounded by heavyweights Italy, Austria, and Hungary. Most visitors come to Slovenia for its Adriatic Sea beaches, which are inexpensive and sunny. The beaches are public and free, so even during the busy season, you may save money on coastal accommodations. In late spring, when temps are pleasant but tourists haven't come, Koper Beach, Mesna Beach, Moon Bay, and Portoroz are cheap. Lake Bled is the most famous destination inland. The lake is one of Slovenia's most beautiful and economical destinations, 35 kilometers from Ljubljana. Medieval Piran, Fortress Stanjel, and Triglav National Park, where you may walk to the top of Mount Triglav in 2 days and stay at a mountain cabin, are other inexpensive locations. Number 4. Portugal. Nature, sun, and the outdoors make Portugal's top attractions free. Visitors to Madeira come for the rough volcanic hiking trails, stunning harbor, and fantastic scuba diving, while the Faro district in the south is known for its soft golden sands, cliffs, and lighthouses. Food and lodging are Portugal's main expenses, but coming outside peak season will cut costs. From November through February, prices decrease even more, but temperatures stay at 17 to 18 degrees Celsius, making it the ideal time to travel for deals. Portugal's most intriguing destinations are free to visit, save for transportation. The 12th century Templar Castle and Convent of Christ in Tomar and Évora, a World Heritage Site, are examples. Number 3. Montenegro. Montenegro got independence in 2006 and many people couldn't find it on a map. Montenegro is a bit of everywhere in a country still striving to identify itself, so stick to robust, meaty native cuisine like a meat-stuffed pie like burek for affordable pricing. Tourist costs apply to everything else. Weekend farmers markets in most cities offer cheap snacks and meals. Russia's visa-free tourists flock to Montenegro's shore in July and August. If you're visiting chic seaside Budva or Herceg Novi, avoid summer, otherwise, head interior for harsh mountains, glacial lakes, and UNESCO-walled cities. Crno Jezero, a highland lake surrounded by deep green bluish forest, is a beautiful hiking and swimming spot. Number 2. Romania. If you're climbing in the Carpathians or visiting the countryside, Romania is one of Europe's cheapest places. If you take a sightseeing day tour or don't mind lengthy rail connections from Bucharest, you may visit Brașov, home to Dracula's 14th century Bran castle, for cheap. Romanian trains are safe, cheap, and in poor condition. Bucharest's Old Town, Revolution Square, and Romania's Arch of Triumph all free or inexpensive. In warmer weather, renting a bike or joining one of the many free walking tours from the city center are fantastic ways to discover smaller cities. Romanian food is cheap and filling, therefore supermarkets aren't worth it. Sarmale, Kozanac, and Mamaliga are inexpensive street food specialties that offer a rapid introduction to Romanian cuisine. Number 1. Bulgaria. Bulgaria is one of the cheapest European nations to visit. Bulgaria is mostly undiscovered by tourists, except for summer Black Sea vacationers. Even though flights, hotels, and entertainment are far cheaper than in Western Europe. Off-season, you can ski, eat, and travel at a sixth of the West's expense. Castles, towns, and hiking trails, including the Central Balkan National Park, are free or affordable in Bulgaria's countryside. Many tourists start in Sofia, but Plovdiv, with over 200 archaeological monuments, is cheaper. Those are the top 10 cheapest countries in Europe to visit in 2023. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, make sure to subscribe to us for more videos and tap the bell icon to get notified with every new video from us. See you in the next video.